Welcome to our YouTube channel. Let's dive right in and see the story of a truly epic journey today. We're unpacking the legend of Vengaveera, the Archer's Quest. It's all about a place shrouded in absolute mystery, a landscape that's literally as hostile as it is legendary, and one warrior whose determination completely defies all logic and reason. You know, it's the kind of story that just hooks you from the start.
Right off the bat, we're introduced to the Vengaveera fortress. And the source material? It describes the paths leading up to this remote stronghold as incredibly dangerous. We're talking so perilous that just thinking about them causes this immense, paralyzing fear. I mean, imagine a place where the geography itself is basically designed to be a weapon against anyone who even dares to step foot near it. The text paints a vivid picture of an environment that is uncompromisingly hostile, unyielding, and terrifying, even to the absolute bravest of souls.
So, what does this all mean for anyone trying to go there? Well, the manuscript explicitly lists the stakes of attempting this journey, and they are, frankly, insurmountable. First off, travelers who venture there, they never return. It's a definitive one-way trip. Second, the obstacles are completely unpredictable. Figuring out what you're going to face is an impossible task, so you're basically walking blind into traps you can't even foresee. And finally, the most chilling warning of the whole shebang, entering this fortress is an easy way to meet Yama, the god of death. You're willingly walking right into Yama's domain. So yeah, this isn't just a tough challenge. According to the lore, it's an absolute death sentence.
But against this backdrop of certain doom stands Chandravati. She is an exceptionally brave warrior woman, and the source highlights her incredible skill, noting she's a true master of the bow and arrow. Now picture this. She's staring directly down a path where literally every single previous traveler has vanished without a trace. She's read all the deadly warnings, she fully grasps the impossible odds, and she knows it's practically a guarantee she'll meet the god of death. But you know what? She refuses to turn away. Her mastery of archery gives her physical strength, sure, but her true power is her unshakable resolve to march right into that fortress, conquering the very fear that the manuscript caused in the first place. It's a profound testament to how having a deep enough purpose can completely override our most primal survival instincts.
After fully reading and digesting that terrifying manuscript, Chandravati doesn't panic. Actually, she follows a deeply personal, super focused preparation ritual. She kicks things off with a prayer, seeking divine blessing for the impossible road ahead. Then comes this detail from the source that is just incredibly moving. She applies a tilak, a traditional mark, specifically to the exact spot on her forehead where her lover had once kissed her. Finally, she arms herself, getting her bows and defenses ready for those unknown obstacles. It is such a perfect juxtaposition, right? You have a warrior's strict discipline blending right into a lover's tender devotion.
And this brings us to the real emotional core of the story. The source text reveals something so profound here. Chandravati was a master archer, and yes, she made sure she had all her physical defenses gathered for this terrifying journey. Her bow, her arrows, her armor, they were all ready to go. But the text explicitly states that none of these physical necessities felt like enough to her. Think about that. Despite being armed for war against the god of death himself, the absolute only thing she truly cared about, the only thing that actually mattered as she walked into the jaws of death, was finding her lost lover. She wasn't doing this for glory or conquest or treasure. It was driven entirely and completely by love, proving that human connection can literally compel us to face the impossible.
So there she is, armed with her bow, anchored by her prayers, and carrying the memory of a kiss, walking completely alone into a fortress of no return, filled with unpredictable traps and certain death. Will Chandravati actually survive the Vengaveera fortress? Will her mastery of the bow be enough to go up against Yama? Will she find her lost lover, or is she just going to become another warning in that ancient manuscript? Well, you'll have to stick around to find out. Subscribe us for the story and see exactly how this epic quest concludes.